2018 Summer Reading List by Barack Obama. Barack Obama visited sub-Saharan Africa more times than any other sitting president, and soon he'll be traveling there for the first time since he left his presidential office. As he prepares to leave for Africa, he shared the list of books by African authors he believes illuminate our world in powerful and unique ways. Here's the list. 1. Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. The book follows the life of two teens from Lagos. They both flee Nigeria and live separate lives across continents. Obama believes this book raises universal questions of race and belonging, the overseas experience for the African diaspora, and the search for identity and a home. 2. A Grain of Wheat by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. This book is about a band of villagers and how their lives were changed by the 1952 to 1960 emergency in Kenya. Obama describes this book on Kenya's independence as a compelling story of how the transformative events of history weigh on individual lives and relationships. 3. Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. This is the autobiography of South African President Nelson Mandela. It tells of his early life, education, and his 27 years of imprisonment. Obama considers this memoir essential reading for anyone who wants to understand history and then go out and change it. 4. The Return by Hisham Attar. The Return is Hisham Attar's memoir where he describes coming back home after the fall of Gaddafi. Obama considers this a beautifully written memoir that skillfully balances a graceful guide through Libya's recent history with the author's dogged quest to find his father who disappeared in Gaddafi's prisons. 5. Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. This book tells us of Africa pre-colonization. We learn through the life of Okonkwo, an Igbo man. The book has these sections. 1. Describe his personal history and the customs and society of the Igbo, and the second and third parts tell of the influence of British colonialism and Christian missionaries on the Igbo community. Obama described it as a true classic of world literature and believes it is a masterpiece that has inspired generations of writers in Nigeria, across Africa. 6. The World as It Is by Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes was an important part of Obama's administration. He was a speechwriter, a policymaker, and close collaborator. In the book he writes about the experience of working the president. Admitting Ben is an African, Obama says that his memoir is one of the smartest reflections I've seen as to how he approached foreign policy, and one of the most compelling stories I've seen about what it's actually like to serve the American people for 8 years in the White House.